This is DBTV. I'm here at the ICA Napa Valley Vintners tasting with Doug Shafer, the chief winemaker of Shafer in California. So Doug, there's a lot of talk about weather for the 2011 vintage. You've had a cooler spring and considerable rain in Napa. Are you worried for the vintage?
No, not worried at all. Yes, it's been a cool spring. We had a little bit of rain last week or two, but right now the sun's out, vines are growing well, they're in full bloom, the grapes are flowering in full bloom and setting. So it looks to be, we think, a really nice year. It's probably going to be a longer year, a longer time to harvest, just like 2010, but those wines turned out beautiful.
Okay. Michael Solacci of Opus One called 2010 one of the most challenging vintages in over a decade. How are your wines tasting and shaping up?
We think they look great. Really, we find it to be, the 2010s to be very intense. A lot of color, a lot of concentration, a lot of flavors, so we're excited about it.
Okay. Francis Ford Coppola is looking to produce more kind of elegant, lower alcohol wines at Inglenook. Is this a trend that you've kind of noticed now in Napa, a lot of producers working towards this kind of pursuit of elegance?
I think we've been striving for more elegance for a long time. Whether or not that means lower alcohol, I really don't think is the point. It's more of a measure of balancing fruit concentration, your acid, your oak, your alcohol. All those things come together to make a wine, trying to make wines more finessable, more elegant.
So is that kind of your philosophy at Shafer?
Very much so. We really like to have the fruit express itself through our wines.
Okay. And finally, why are so many Napa Valley wines not available in the UK? Because we'd love to see more of them on our shores.
I think historically a lot of fine Napa Valley wines are from producers that don't make as much wine, so they're able to sell them all in the United States. But over the last 10 or 15 years, more and more of us are reaching out to nations all over the world, the UK being one, and starting to make more of an effort to sell our wines here.
Okay, and can you tell me if any news and new developments going on at Shafer?
What's going on at Shafer these days? Still plugging away, trying to make great wines every year, which is a full-time job in itself, especially when you're dealing with Mother Nature.
Okay, Doug Shafer, thank you very much.
Thank you.